Hello everybody, Max Farrow here, DEXindicators.net. We're here to explain the DEX Daily Signals and get the indicator intro. Now, what is the DEX Daily Signals indicator? Simply enough, our sister site, DEXsignals.com, has a very serious daily signal. It was the basis of all of the DEX Signals network, and it's used for the daily strikes that are on Nadex on the binary series. The system has a very high rate of success and a process of ranging the strikes so that you can better see the breakdown of the signal. This indicator was made for those that wanted to be able to see the signals from the system's unfolding and also be able to apply other indicators for confirmation, for choke-ups, for scalps, to be able to use on the trading platform or exchange. The overview of the moving parts are simple. There are a couple of parts to the system. There's only two variables, GMT offset, which means you'll be able to change the server time for the, you'll be able to input your server time. But again, it has an automated feature inside, so don't even mess with it. The crossover pips also is for another part of the reason for when you become more advanced, and we let you know exactly what those are for later. But for the intro, just right out of the box works extremely well. In the setup, you're going to use a 15-minute chart. You're going to be setting up for all 10 assets for off the Nadex binary. You don't have to use it for them all. Set up your favorite 4 or 5 and wait for those signals to come out. You can set up as a template, and it's very easy to use. Once the signal comes out, you're going to go back 12 bars to set your high or low, and you're going to use the same expiry that you have on Nadex, 7 a.m., 11 a.m., 3 p.m., 7 p.m., 11 p.m., and 3 a.m. Those are the ones that you'll use, just the same that are on Nadex. And we'll show you how to do all that right now. Let's go have a quick look. So here we are. We're on a very blank Euro USD chart. I'm going to set it to the 15-minute time frame. I'm going to make sure I got a little room to the right by pressing on the Shift and N button. I'm going to pull over my DEX Daily Signals. I'm going to load in my daily set, because this is what I do each time. I'm not even going to bother getting the other processes going, because it works so well out of the box. Okay, now. Why will sometimes there not be a signal in a particular time period, even, the signals are so consistent? Well, it means that the system has ranged out or has stayed within a certain range and it doesn't provide a signal, especially on something like the Euro USD if it starts going sideways. And this is really good for you. So the idea that when the arrow comes out, you're going to do something very simple. And we'll show you what all that is. It's very, very simple to get into. When that arrow comes out, you go back up to 12 bars, up to 3 hours, 2.5 to 3 hours, and you grab the high, okay, for a sell. So you back up about 12 bars. Here we go, real easy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So you can kind of see that it's right around that area, right? And then, of course, you come in and you grab the low for those 12 bars. Right around there, right? Is that about right? Oh, a little bit lower. Right about there, right? Now this is your range. And now you find the time that it's going to expire. It's going to expire at 3 o'clock here in just the next 15 minutes, so on this clock, but right about there. Okay, so this was a very short-term trade, as you see, when it came out to when it's about to expire. Okay, from that point up. Actually, wait a minute. This is wrong time period. All right, so this one would have expired right around here. Okay, so you see you got some time from the time it came out to the time that it's going to expire, because here's where it came out at. So you have a nice little mutual time in there. The reason why you use the high and the low is because you're using this process because it broke out, kind of came out and started bouncing around, and then expired really low from that point. Now, if you get an arrow that comes out from a sell signal, you're going to use the high as this is the range that it'll never break above. So you can use a working order at this level. And you have a 95 to 97% success rate depending on the pair. You can use this as a working order or what have you. Okay. In future videos, we'll show you how to add other indicators and other things to this process to make them work. But that's basically it. You can change this over to any of the 10 pairs that the system uses. Let's jump back over and have a look again. Okay, we're going to set this to a 15-minute chart. There we go. All right, so in this particular one, you'd see that there is the arrow. You come back at least 12 bars. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, right about there. You set yourself a high. You set yourself a low. And there's your range. Now, remember, it's about 50 something pips, so 50 to 60 pips in the range. And the Nadex dailies are always set on the 20 pips. So if you have, see, like on this one, it's set to 2249, so you would come up to 2460. You would set to the closest one that you could get to, or down to 2240. All right, and you've got plenty of room if you're going to set a working order. If not, you're going to use other indicators and other processes to determine, do I do a choke up? Like on our DEX signals process, we have the availability to check previous trades and signals to see how many pips it's come in, and you could use that information. Since you don't have that, you got to use other indicators here, and we'll show you in future videos how to do that. All right, I just wanted to give you a quick intro on how it looked and how it worked out. Very powerful little system in here. So if you're used to just following a real quick line base, and again, you haven't used anything tremendously complicated just yet, okay, so you just have to follow those simple rules and you could do very well for yourself. I'm Max Farrell. This is DEX Indicators. I want to thank you for your time. Hope to see you inside and trade well.